The expected crowd was 50,000. That's what we're kind of expecting to hit there. They hit 40,746.
Okay.
And the stadium fits 65.
That's right.
Yeah.
Full capacity,
Yeah, right. Of that 40,000, 14,000 of them were Aussies.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
And then 5,000, it's estimated about 5,000 of those were from the UK.
Oh,
UK?
wow.
On top of that.
The
On top
problem
of the
is,
40,000.
okay.
Yeah. Because
So
you're
you've
big
got
fans
about-
of Super League too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
So you
gotta
got about
understand their fan base.
19,000
Yeah.
overseas internationals.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so televised in America, the footy. So for the first game, there was 61,000
Yeah.
that were watching it on Fox.
Yeah.
For the first game, the second game, there was 44,000.
Wow.
Right, that's just in America through Fox.
Yeah.
In Australia on KO,
Just KO, not Fox, not Channel 9.
nothing. For the first game, we had 838,000 tune in across all KO.
Yeah.
For the first game, in the second game, there was 786,000.
Okay.
But it brought in 3,000 new subscribers to KO.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. This is what I say. For the game itself in Australia, I think it was perfect.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's exactly what we needed. It gave us a big boost, bro. Like that's mad.
Yeah.
For expansion to the US, it did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
It's the first year. I get it. It's the first of 5 years. But my issue with it in itself, I was watching it with my brother. The broadcast was horrendous. There was nothing different about what we did.
That's right.
Russell Crowe didn't show up, and he did the full ad campaign for us.
Yeah.
What's his name? Wolverine. Hugh Jackman pulled out last minute.
Yeah.
We had 0 stars there. Our musical talent was from Australia that no one had ever heard of.
Wow.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
If you're going to take the game overseas and you want to get to the American audience, feed them.
Yeah.
Give them someone that's worth watching. We needed star power at that game. We needed celebrities watching it so that when you pan to the crowd, you had celebrities. They panned to the crowd once for a celebrity. Do you know who it was?
Wasn't that John Jones?
No.
Nah, it wasn't.
Because he came to the Dogs actually, a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
But who is it?
It was the organizer of the event.
Oh, my God.
Are
Really?
you serious?
I'm dead set.
Oh, was it that that American guy?
Yeah.
That has an association over there.
Association
Yeah.
with us.
Wow.
Yeah.
I looked at my brother and said, "Are you joking? That's who we got."
Yeah.
That's my issue. 66,000 people watching it on Fox after a college basketball game is a joke.
Yeah.
And then dropping down to 44,000 after that, we had 101,000 Americans watching it.
Yeah.
Months ago, Volandis came out and said, I will be extremely happy if we can get 1% of their market. And he elaborated and said 1% of their market is 3 million viewers.
Yeah.
In my books, that's a failure of an event.
Yeah. When you put it that way.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I agree.
Bro, there is no buzz over there. TikTok's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The people that are raving about it are small time TikTokers and good on them.
Yeah.
The people that they've, like, if you go and look up articles right now, blogger from Brooklyn blogged the whole game. Some small town bloke said this about the game. This guy couldn't believe they weren't wearing pads. No one big is talking about this.
Yeah.
Which, fine. You just got to change your strategy. You've really got to push for the American audience to be in there, and they gave away 1,000 free tickets.
And I know I was saying that.
Yeah,
I
we
was, that
said
probably
on the
gave
pod,
away.
actually, yeah.
They gave away 1,000. They were only allowed to give away 1,000 because Allegiant Stadium wouldn't let them give more away.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, because, yeah.
That's where it's at.
Yeah.
For Australia, I think it was the perfect way to start the season because everyone's pumped for this game tonight.
yeah.
But other than that, we did nothing to the American market.
I'll tell you what it came down to. I told the boys this. It came down to the marketing of it. Where was the promotion?
Yep.
Like, if you really want to cater to these American fans, and with anything, regardless of footy, whether it's business or anything, it comes down to your marketing. Look at how good Prime is doing right now with Logan Paul and KSI. You think the drink's nice? Like, it's nice, but at the same time, it came down to the way he marketed.
100%.
Taking that into the rugby league terms, you take a game to America, it's a pretty big market. Like, you know, boys, it's a massive market. So it came down to how you promote it. Your video. If you saw the video packages, there was only one video promoting the event. Like, what else can you? Why don't they make a song? Remember the Tina Turner "Simply the Best"? Do something like that with, like, when the Super League war was going on. Like, you know, your mindset's got to be from back then. The way, how did you come out of that Super League war? That should have been that same mindset going into Vegas, but they just didn't deliver that way.
The one good thing they did media-wise, I showed it to Stat last night, This is the biggest footy fan I know on the planet. He had not seen the Russell Crowe explanation video of Rugby League. Did you guys see that?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I saw it.
Yeah, I
Explain
saw
the
it
rules.
too, yeah.
That is the best 5-minute video I've ever
was so
seen.
good, yeah.
That needs to be required viewing for every kindergartner.
Yeah,
in my opinion, that was unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
He hadn't seen it.
Well,
How do you? How?
I'm surprised.
Finally, it's not me. How do you not pull a WWE and just before the broadcast starts, play that video?
Yeah.
Get everyone G'd up, get everyone to understand the rules of the game, and then fall into the broadcast. They didn't even do that.
no, exactly.
Like I feel when we talked about it on our podcast a few days ago, we said it was a success, but I think we were looking at it from what happened on the field because the games were brilliant. You
They were great.
The first game, Manly Rabbitohs, was high scoring,
Yeah.
both teams attacking. The Roosters and Broncos game, we had a more defensive game. Both
Yeah.
teams didn't want to concede. But again, when you guys mentioned those stats, like, it just shows it wasn't a success after all.
Listen, on the field, they did great.
Yeah,
The refs were out of the game. I think the field had a big play in it. Like
Oh,
there
yeah.
was
Yeah,
no
I think
kicking
so.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no kicking game. The
Yeah.
kicking game was a small grubbers, nothing crazy to the side. The wingers had nowhere to run.
Yeah.
But they were good games. But I just don't think business-wise they did what they needed to do.
Like to say like 60,000 watch the first game and then it decreased to 40,000. So it shows people weren't interested. They said, you know what, switch it off. You know, we'll
But
watch
like-
the goals.
But onto Samuel's point about the moments in the game, you had everything you want. I said on the pod, you had everything you want in the game. You had the poster boy, Reece Walsh scoring a try. You had Latrell Mitchell on top of the world playing best footy. You had, Saab do like a 90-meter try, was it, or something like that.
Yeah, like a bit of
you
a
had, you had
break,
all
yeah.
your big stars showing up for the moment, and it delivered there. But as I said, the event itself, I don't think it was a success either.